It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Reaction Beanie 79. Day in the neighborhood. My people. The Stack is back again, man. Stack is back again, y'all. With another one, man. With another channel, bro. Found another one, bro, that does a great job with his storytelling about these crime, mystery, documentaries, horror stories, killing this and that, gadgets and gadgets. What's the name of this channel, bro? The Crime Atlas. The Crime Atlas, man. For real, bro. He do a great job with his stories, bro. We're going to get into one right now. The title of this one is The Oneal Family Massacre. Family massacre. This sound like somebody who just killed their whole family, bruh. This way, I mean, most of their family or some of their family. Like, it sound like more than one. When it's a massacre, it's more than one, man. So I know this gonna be fucked up. I digress, bro. And matter of fact, bro, I seen this dude picture somewhere. If you look at my thumbnail, bro, you look at the dude when we get into the video, I seen him on that chapter, bro. That chapter got a video about this guy, but I never watched that video. I think I have seen him like through a couple of these channels, bro. Like a lot of people have covered this, man, but we gonna see how the Crime Atlas covered. And this is my first time actually getting into the story, and I'm getting into it with y'all. I digress. Before I get into it with y'all, please, 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 get whatever you might need. Get what you need, please, so we can do it. Y'all ready to do it? Then let's fucking do it. Warning.
I am not sorry for something I didn't do, and I am not sorry for the things I did do.
Mr. Oneal,
All right.
Listen, stop.
All right.
Listen to me.
I'm not
You're not going to raise your voice again.
I'm not going to raise my voice again. I'm not.
I will have you removed from this courtroom. I can sentence you without you being present.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't conduct
I
yourself.
understand, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Oh,
on March
Lord.
18, 2018, Ronnie Oneal
We got a sicko.
III shot and beat his ex-girlfriend, Kenyatta Baron, and their 9-year-old autistic daughter to death.
What?
He then repeatedly stabbed their 8-year-old son, who managed to survive. At trial, Oneal chose to represent himself and, in a bizarre moment, directly addressed his son, who had just bravely testified against him.
But I will say, I'm sorry for your loss.
19 years I've been at this job. I've seen human beings killed at the hands of others in every way imaginable. You name it, I've seen it. Shootings, stabbings, drownings, suffocatings, blown apart by cars, some DUI manslaughter cases. Horrible things. This is the worst case I have ever seen.
Bruh, y'all ready for this shit? This is crazy already. Dude killing his children. Oh, man.
The Gates of Hell is a natural gas field within a crater that burns in perpetuity. To visit, you must travel to the middle of the Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan. But on Sunday, March 18, 2018,
Bro, the gates of hell, that hole right there. Look at the dude right here. Y'all see the dude right there, bro? Look at the size of him compared to that. That shit is way bigger than we just look at. You know what I'm saying, bro? We were really standing down there. That hole, that's not a hole. That's a fucking crater. Shit.
Gates of Hell appeared in Riverview, Florida. Ronnie Oneal III was raised in Florida and was active as a youth. He attended high school at East Bay High in Gibsonton and was involved in the local church choir. His biological father suffered from mental illness, having been diagnosed with bipolar disorder and schizophrenia, but was not a part of Oneal's life. Oneal struggled academically in high school but was able to graduate. Faced with limited employment options, he took the U.S. Marine Corps entrance exam but was unable to pass. Oneal took on such jobs as casino worker and truck driver in order to earn a living. He eventually ran into trouble with the law, having been arrested on 3 separate occasions for nonviolent charges including theft, marijuana possession, and driving without a valid license. He was last arrested in 2009. Oneal entered into a relationship with Miss Kenyatta Baron, also known as Kiki, and they had 2 children together but never married. 9-year-old daughter Ranivia was nonverbal and was diagnosed with cerebral palsy and autism. 8-year-old Ronnie IV was healthy. Oneal and Baron eventually had a falling out, and in 2012 Oneal was petitioned in court in order to pay child support. He would eventually fall behind on his support obligation. Oneal moved on and had another child with a new girlfriend in 2016. He also developed an avid interest in Islam, even publicly identifying as a member of the Nation of Islam on Facebook. However, in November 2017, a then 29-year-old Oneal was wounded in Tampa during a drive-by shooting and was critically injured. His injuries were so significant that his heart stopped beating several times during surgery. Oneal was able to pull through, but found that neither his friends, family members, or present girlfriend were willing or able to take him into their homes. That's when the 33-year-old Miss Baron showed mercy to the father of her kids and decided to allow the supposedly reformed, devout Oneal to live with her until he recovered. Her decision to help Oneal was against her mother's advice, as she believed that her daughter Kiki was on a good path, having returned to college to increase her earning potential and provide better life opportunities for her children. It was the proverbial good deed that would not go unpunished.
Y'all just read that? Oh, shit. Oh. Is he in the background shouting Islam bullshit and you just fuck? Bro, I'm starting. Now, see, y'all know my temper. I started to get mad about this shit, man. This man, oh my God. Oh my God. Bro, that was hard as fuck to listen to. That was painful to listen to a person just screaming and just knowing that this is it, bro. Just pleading for their life, man. Then what does Allahu Akbar mean? I'm gonna have to Google that shit because I don't know what it means. But he kept screaming it while he committed murders. Fucking weird, psycho ass motherfucker. Let's go.
According to sworn testimony, while Miss Baron was on the line with 911, neighbor James Gray Jr. was in the house next door visiting his then fiancée and current wife when he suddenly heard screaming and loud banging. Mr. Gray told his fiancée and her daughter to stay inside the home and call 911 while he opened the door to see what was going on. When he stepped outside, he could see his neighbor's front door was open, and there were two silhouettes in smoke at the end of a long foyer, along with blood spatter along the walls. He observed Miss Baron on the ground, lying face down and motionless. O'Neal was standing over her and holding onto her left arm. O'Neal had an object in his right arm, but Gray could not make it out. O'Neal began shouting, "You don't understand!" Mr. Gray tried to get O'Neal to back away as O'Neal continued to yell, "Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!" and "You don't understand! She killed me!"
What?
O'Neal then dropped Baron's arm and retreated into his residence as Gray remained outside with Baron's body. Just minutes later, a second 911 call was made from the Baron residence, timed by O'Neal, claiming to have been attacked by white demons and stating, quote, "I just been attacked. Kiki tried to kill me," end quote. He gave police dispatch their home address. According to the autopsy report from the medical examiner, Dr. Mary Mainland, Miss Baron suffered a gunshot wound to her right back shoulder as well as her right elbow. O'Neal then used the shotgun as an object to batter Miss Baron. She sustained over 15 lacerations to her head, 6 to 7 skull fractures, a fractured jaw, fractured facial bones, and several fractures at the base of her skull.
Goddamn.
Several teeth were missing. The official cause of death was brain hemorrhaging due to blunt force trauma.
He beat the shit out of her.
She had been beaten to death in the minutes it took from her 911 call to the time Mr. Gary intervened. O'Neal then butchered his special needs daughter, Ronivia, with an axe, mutilating her beyond recognition.
Why?
He then repeatedly stabbed his 8-year-old son, little Ronnie, leaving him critically wounded. As if that weren't enough, O'Neal poured gasoline on little Ronnie and proceeded to set their house on fire. Deputies arrived at the Baron residence at 11:59 p.m. to find Miss Baron lying unconscious in the yard, covered by a sheet. She was partially clothed in a tank top, underwear, and socks. It was quickly determined that she was deceased. Initially, there were no lights coming from the residence. However, a short time later, a light was seen in the home. As the light grew brighter, it was determined to be caused by a fire within the residence, resulting in forced entry into the home by law enforcement. Once they gained access, they noticed the main living area was engulfed in flames. They yelled for anyone in the area to exit, and suddenly, a child appeared.
Crazy.
According to Lieutenant Howard Wooden, little Ronnie was covered from head to toe in blood and was grasping his abdomen and holding his organs.
That is crazy, bruh. The little boy walked out that bitch on his own, man. He was destined to live, bro. It wasn't his time to go. Like, when people say it ain't your time to go, it wasn't his time to go. I'm thinking the damn police probably found him. No, he found the police. Let's go.
Against all odds, little Ronnie managed to escape the home, and he uttered to the first detective he saw, "My father shot my mother." He was immediately transported to a hospital for emergency treatment. Mr. O'Neal exited the residence a short time later and immediately resisted arrest until he was disabled by use of a taser. While inside the squad car, he called his murdered victim, Miss Baron, the devil, and said, "The kids are the devil's kids." He was booked into Hillsborough County Jail the next day and charged with resisting arrest, arson, 2 counts of first-degree murder, and 1 count of attempted first-degree murder.
This is ridiculous. This dude is ridiculous. You got lotion on your hands or some shit?
The evidence is going to show that we are under some of the most vicious, lying, fabricating, fictitious government you ever seen.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? He on some goddamn conspiracy theories, New World Order, Illuminati. What the fuck wrong with this man?
In the American criminal justice system, the accused, or defendant, has the right to legal representation once a criminal case against them has begun. It is a right embedded in the U.S. Constitution, specifically the Sixth Amendment. Defendants also have the right to represent themselves in a criminal trial, although this is widely considered to be a terrible idea, as very few individuals have the education and experience necessary to successfully navigate a complex system of laws and procedures. Despite repeated warnings against it, Oneal petitioned the court to represent himself anyway. A court is obligated to address such a petition and to determine whether the defendant fully understands the risks of waiving his right to counsel and is doing so of his own free will. After taking all matters into account, the court decided to allow Oneal to act as his own attorney.
Yeah, let him be a dummy.
As you will see, this made for some highly unusual moments.
Let him be a dumbass.
By the time it's all said and done, you will see who is the mass murderer. In Tampa Bay, the state of Florida. You will know why what occurred on March 18, 2018 occurred.
She looking like, okay. Look how she looking, bro.
Not guilty to the charges of premeditated murder, attempted murder, aggravated child abuse or battery, arson, resisting arrest without violence.
And he ain't got no basis to stand on. He ain't gave no reason why he saying he not guilty. Yeah, man, this dude is a dumbass, bro. The man trying to be his own lawyer, bro, and is doing a horrible job. Let's go.
I'm at that. The evidence is going to show that they tased me for no reason.
They had a reason to fucking shoot your ass in your fucking head.
State, you ready to proceed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I just saw my dad holding a shotgun and my mom, and mom screaming at him.
And your father had a shotgun. What happened next? What did he do?
My mom ran to my sister's room. My mom ran to my sister's room into the closet. And then my dad said, come here and come kill the B-word.
Did you hear any shots from the shotgun before that?
Yes.
How many times?
One.
Was there a time when your mother was able to get out of the closet?
She was stumbling outside, and then I just saw my dad chase her.
What do you remember happening next?
My dad told me to walk around and say some words.
And do you remember what words your father told you to say?
Allah Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
That crazy
Did
ass
he do
shit.
something to your sister?
Yes, he hit her with an axe. And then he went in the garage. I followed him. He put me on the ground, and then he had his foot on top. I was laying in my stomach. He had his foot on top of me, and he was holding me down. And he was lighting a match.
Mr. O'Neal, any questions?
This
How you doing, Ryan?
crazy.
Good.
It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Did you see me shoot your mom?
No.
Did I hurt you that night of this incident?
Yes.
What kind of shitty ass question is that to ask your child? And this motherfucker know he lying. He asking his child. Bruh.
I did. And how did I hurt you?
He stabbed me.
Upon conclusion of the trial, Ronnie Oneal III was found guilty of the murder of his girlfriend and their disabled daughter, and the attempted murder of his son. After the guilty verdict, O'Neal decided it would be wise to retain legal representation for the sentencing phase of trial. However, on June 25, 2021, Ronnie Oneal was sentenced to 3 life terms plus 60 years in prison to run consecutively.
Yes, sir.
I'm happy to announce this episode ends on a high note. Ronnie Oneal IV, little Ronnie, beaten, stabbed, burned and left for dead by his biological father, was adopted by Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office Detective Mike Blair, his wife
What?
Danielle, and their 5 children.
That's what's
Detective
up.
Blair was at the scene when it all happened. Afterwards, he and Danielle would visit Ronnie at the hospital on a regular basis and were always the last visitors to leave Ronnie's side. They kept in touch with Ronnie's court-appointed guardian, and 5 months later, the guardian called unexpectedly.
That's what's
She said
up,
Ronnie was in
bro.
dire need of a foster home after 2 failed placements, and asked whether they knew anyone who could take him in. Detective Blair said he knew immediately what the right thing to do was. After a brief family meeting, they began the adoption process, and on November 25th, 2019, Ronnie Blair was officially the newest member of the Blair family.
That's what's up, bro.
In an interview with the Washington Post, Ronnie stated, "I am safe, I am loved, and I am part of this family."
That's what's up, bro. Hey man, we needed that good wholesome, good feel good story at the end of that shit, because that goddamn man was fucking out of his mind crazy, bro. Let's all go on Google right now and find out what the hell bark car, whatever the fuck he was shouting, bro. I don't know what that shit was. I don't know, but it's interesting to see what the hell that was. Other than that, I just gotta say, dude's fucking crazy. We know that. Dude goddamn was the fucked up to ask his child, did I hurt you that night? Even if he ain't had put a hand on his child, bro. Yeah, you hurt me. You killed my mama and my sister in my face, in my vicinity, bro. I seen that shit, and you gonna ask me this? And it was just amazing that boy got down. That dude stood up himself, bro, and walked out that house, stabbed like a motherfucker by his daddy, house on fire, and was saved. That was a good part too, bro. But damn, man, this man was fucking crazy, bro. That dude crazy, bro. The man think he can be his own lawyer in court, bro. He tried to be his own lawyer, and all he did is go around and just be loud and just shout shit that ain't got nothing to do with the case, ain't got nothing to do with the fuck you did. This world is trying to take us down. I don't know what the hell wrong with that man. I'm glad he got them life sentences though. 3 on plus 60 years, I think. So hopefully, lunatic will never get out. I digress. That was reaction video 79, y'all. And this was the Crime Atlas. We will be back to him, bro. He did a great job, bro. He did a great fucking job, bro. Gotta come back to him. I appreciate y'all coming back to the bean. But until I see y'all again, my friends, I got one more thing to say. The bean, baby. Ledge.